Hi Anti-Society, welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet, and today we are checking out chapters 50 and 51 of Tower of God Season 2, and we ended off with so many things happening. Like, I had to eat a cookie afterwards. I really did, because I feel so many things. We have Oryang, who was like stabbed through his torso by Casino for some reason. I guess I'm just like assuming it was Casino. It could have been someone else. We haven't seen exactly who it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Casino. There seems to be some kind of plot to kill off, I think, Kuhn's team, who have shown up by this rabbit-eared person, and their teammate Apple is involved in that in some way. And then of course, the big moment. We had Kuhn showing up and seeing Bomb, and I guess I just have to find a way to process the fact that that's happening, like, which I feel like is where Bomb's at, where he's just like, oh, okay, surprise meetup between the two of them. So I feel so many things. I've been waiting so long to get to this moment, and we ended off the chapter with like no kind of closure on it. It was just like their eyes meet, they see each other, and black panels, and I was like, excuse me. We are going to be checking out some more of it, seeing what is gonna happen now that they're meeting up, and maybe they'll clear up some of the misunderstandings and chaos that is happening. Like, to quote Novik, this is getting complicated, so we'll have to wait and see if this complicates things or if it brings clarity. So let's check out chapter 50. Okay, we haven't had like a real moment of like acknowledgement from Kuhn yet. My poor teddy bear. Yeah, that look where he was like, okay, this is what's happening. I like how Kuhn's like, the rabbit ears, and Bomb's like, just like the panic I can feel from him. I was wondering if Kuhn was gonna recognize him right away, because Bomb has changed a lot appearance-wise, and he like hides behind his hair, you know, doesn't have the same demeanor that he had before, and also like Kuhn's not expecting to see him again. Again, like he's operating under the assumption that Bomb is dead, or that's like the official of it, even though he has like hints that he's still alive. When he was talking to Emily, where he got the confirmation, but like he's not expecting to just run into him. Not that Bomb was expecting to run into Kuhn either, but like it's not like the same kind of difference, I think, with Kuhn as it is for Bomb, and like him changing so much personality wise, the way he holds himself. I need you to not attack Kuhn again, because you are part of this in a mixture of ways. Ma'am, this is not the time. I don't know if I believe her, because one, we've seen her like set traps and have all of these different things going on of her like manipulating the situation, but then also, why would you blow yourself up? Like someone who has shown to be materialistic and like want to get paid and that kind of a thing, like I almost feel like she doesn't have something personal involved with this. I feel like she got like bought off for this in the same way as like the snake guy before. But like as someone who's that materialistic, why would you blow yourself up? Excuse me. Okay, so she knows who he is. I don't appreciate the smiley face or the threats. Does she just know about him, or is there a connection to Foog? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, anyone who's like calling him like Slayer nominee and like using his full name makes me think this is a Foog thing. She is wearing red. Okay, if it's a Foog member, then I might believe that there would be like a bomb that they're actually gonna use. So maybe they were after the Devil's Right Arm, or maybe they were after Kuhn. Both are powerful and might be useful for like all of the stuff they have going on. So is Casino connected with Foog in some way? I believe it, like someone who's super powerful, and we know that like Foog had a vested interest in like Bomb, and if Bomb is connected to the experiments that were going on, similar to what happened with Casino and Oryang, then it could be that they have more of a connection to what's going on with that, like knowing about the experiments and things like that. You don't get to take him, you stabbed him. I wonder too if like they, with everything going on, if they planned on having Kuhn there because he's leverage, because we know that Foog knows about Bomb's friends and are using them as leverage against him. So I wonder if that is part of how it all worked out, was that it wasn't necessarily that someone was supposed to like kill Kuhn, but they need to kind of control him. This is not the meetup I wanted between them. Yeah, I was like, it feels like a setup. It feels like there's a lot of moving parts that have been going on in the background, probably to get Oryang, and I guess Bomb involved in some way, because they knew where he was before, because there were Foog members with Bomb and his team. They saw Oryang. Kuhn tried to figure out he doesn't have all the pieces yet. I feel like it hasn't all clicked, because he doesn't know that there's a connection with Bomb and Foog. It's so weird to like have some of the pieces and some of the knowledge of what's going on, but not all of the pieces of what's going on. Like there's information that I don't know, but it's not the like basic things where I'm like, figure it out, Kuhn. You can do it. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like that's what she's doing, is it's like she got paid to be part of all of this. I feel like we're not talking about Bomb though. Bomb doesn't want to kill people. Maybe they're talking about Casino in this case? Because I know there can be other Slayer nominees people, but they're not gonna make Bomb do it. This is also very dramatic of like the soliloquy of it. Why though? Besides the fact that he's like quite strong and powerful, he's not gonna do it. Like if there was anything that would make Bomb disobey orders, it would be telling him to kill Kun. He's not even gonna fight him. Like it's not gonna happen. He'll probably defend himself if Kun decides to attack him. Like he's gonna refuse. Oh no! Is he playing the part? No, Bomb! What's the plan though? Why Kun? Why go through the whole charade? I need you guys to be friends. No! Be friends! I've waited so long for this moment! And Kun doesn't even fully understand what's going on. Also, he doesn't back down from a fight, and he doesn't understand what's going on, and Kun doesn't like that. He's gonna want to keep digging until he figures out all of the things. Yeah, he can also probably see through that. He's like, I know what ruthless looks like. I see it every morning in the mirror. You're not that. No, be friends! Kun knows what's going on. He's gonna just try and figure it out more. Like, the mysterious thing is just making him more curious and engaged with what's going on. Don't come up with a plan. Don't share nods with each other. You're gonna try something. It's good to get the Bomb out of her hand, though. Nice. We like that. Oh no, is he gonna side with her because he has to? That's the part? Bomb, why? I mean, I get why, but also why? Did he freeze him, though? Wait, so he did the thing where he freezes him in place, right? Is Kun gonna connect the dots with that one? Because he's like the skill? Does he recognize the way that Bomb chooses to fight? Like I said, you go after Bomb's friends, you have chosen death. She's also very dramatic. Like, is this a thing that Fook has like put them through? Like, Casino is very dramatic. She's being very dramatic. Ma'am, Mom is gonna lose his mind. And I don't know where we're gonna fall with all of this. Yeah, she does seem crazy. Her eyes have that kind of gleam. Like a zealot, right? Like it's that feeling of like someone who is so like strong in their faith that they become like radical. Was it Bomb that called him Mr. Kun? Yeah, I was like, the only person who calls him Mr. Kun is Bomb. He's figuring it out. Oh, and he's not gonna let it go either. Like, there's no way that Kun puts all of these pieces together and then just like walks away. But also maybe get out of the blast radius. That's a cool effect though, with all the light coming through it. It does bother me that he was like, I will kill all of you, and she was like, if you promise. Like, she was like, yeah, okay, let's just go for it then. Like, there's something so scary about people like that. Oh, next chapter though. Who are we gonna save though? Like, are we gonna go after Kun, or are we gonna make sure that they don't get Oryang? Or that he gets injured? If we not pick up that the whole thing is a trap, I just can't connect why. That's like what's frustrating me, is I'm like, I don't know enough to understand why. Like, the only thing I can think of with Kun is because of his connection to Bomb and wanting to leverage that and maybe push Bomb, like maybe to like prove himself in some way. I don't know. Fook is an enigma to me. You can't shock him and then tell him to like run. Like, he's probably not able to move. He's still trying to figure out what's going on. His dead friend just showed up and is with the people trying to kill him. I'd be in shock too. Ooh. Is it one of the is that what the statue was? Or are they just using it? That's pretty cool though. He is in fact alive. Bit of an awkward meeting though. I was hoping for something a little bit more sentimental and less explosive. Jeez. Significantly less explosive. Good little callback to Apple though. A little on the nose, but I appreciate it anyway. I don't want to be suspicious of the rest of Kun's team, but I'm suspicious of the rest of Kun's team. Yeah, I'm like, what's happening with the bird? Isn't that Dan? Oh, it was both of them. See, I was like, I don't know if I trust that smile. Like, going back through my reactions. It was like, I don't know how I feel about this person. What's going on with Rachel though? Because I really don't trust her. And if Dan is here, then who's watching her? I like her kitty pillow though. Begrudgingly. I mean, he figured out that you hacked it. Kun will be fine. Not only is he resourceful, but also Bomb is there, and he will literally not let anything happen to him. I also don't like seeing this table, which is supposed to be like for medical help, but in the context feels a little bit more sinister. Oh, hello, Rachel. I was just asking about you. Please don't play the I care about my teammates thing. I feel like if anyone can see through it, it'll be a Foog member. Especially since Kun told all of them about her. She's also walking, which I just connected with. I'm like, oh, she's also standing up. I'm just so used to her like not actually being injured that it didn't click in my brain that she walked into the room until she said like, be my legs. Ah, I was wondering if she had something connected with Kun because, I mean with Foog, because I was like, I feel like maybe she would if there are other Foog members here and I just don't trust her. If there's gonna be a traitor, you know, it's gonna be Rachel. Like, it's just like, yeah, I know exactly who you are, so, why don't we drop the facade. Did she ask to kill Kun though? Because I would like that not to be what is going on. Because if it is, I will show no mercy. You do not get to go after a bomb and Kun and to not feel my wrath. What is wrong with you? Not that I was terribly attached to Dan, but come on. Jeez. Trying so hard to not cuss. What do you mean you didn't do anything wrong? Look, I need Kun to survive everything that's going on for my own personal reasons because I care about him, but I really need him to survive because I need him to go after Rachel. I need something to channel my rage through, and I feel like Kun is the only appropriate person to do that. I'm so triggered by her saying I didn't do anything wrong. She's a fictional character, it's fiction, it's made up. You better not be crying because I'm gonna lose it. If he finds out that Rachel is involved too, I don't care about the rules of the tower. By the rules of my heart,
she deserves to burn in the darkest part of hell.
That's how I'm feeling right now, okay? People keep telling me that, like, oh, you understand her more later, or you'll feel differently later, or whatever, and I'm just not there. I don't see it. I can hold a grudge like no one's business. No, don't end it. You gotta show me that Kun is okay. You can't end with that. With that panel, my rage. It's on a different note. Oh yeah, you walked in on a bit of a scene, didn't you? It's a very good question. What did happen here? What the heck is going on? I feel so many things, and none of them are pleasant. I got to the end of the previous chapters, and I felt a lot of things because we had been through a lot, and we'd finally gotten to kind of a heightened moment of like Kun and Bam being in the same place. Oryang was injured, there was a lot happening, and it was kind of this moment of like right before the tension like really ramped up, and that's how I felt. Now I'm just seething. I'm like laughing, trying to diffuse the own tension within me because nothing sparks my rage like Rachel just being there, because I feel so much of that towards her. But then her saying, I did nothing wrong, instantly triggered. I was like, I will throw hands at you right now. That's where I'm at, because like, what do you mean you did nothing wrong? I don't understand all of the things going on with Foog right now. Of like Rachel's connection with that. I'm assuming she doesn't know that Violet and Bomb are the same person because she's operating with the knowledge that Bomb is dead. I really want to see her face when she finds out that she's wrong, because oh boy, will that be amazing. And I want Bomb to be a little bit upset about what's going on. I want him to not like go back to what he was like before, where he was like, I don't know, forgiving her or whatever. I don't want him to forgive her, not for her, you know? I want him to maybe find peace within himself, but I want her to suffer. Even like killing Dan, I'm like, he's not a bad person. He just got swept up into this. He didn't want to go. He seems kind of relaxed. And then he just got brought into all of this, and she was like letting her anger get the best of her, because I think even though she's saying, I did nothing wrong, she doesn't believe that. She knows deep down that she's messed up. She's just channeling that rage at the wrong people. We have all the stuff going on with Kun finally connecting the dots, that like, not only knowing that Bomb is there, but knowing that like Violet is Bomb, and that there's this connection with Foog and the Slayer nominee and stuff, and I'm sure that he's gonna have to like rethink a bunch of what he thought was going on and figure that out, figure out his team now that he has people who have betrayed him, and figure out what he's gonna do about knowing that Bomb and Violet are the same person and that they're there. I'm assuming that he survives, because I refuse to live in a universe where that is contradicted in some way. I don't like that we ended off with Bomb like destroyed emotionally in the rubble, because I'm having flashbacks to season 1, and I need Teddy Bear to be okay. And not with Cassino. I don't trust him, I'm mad at him, but also I don't know him super well, so it's a different kind of rage. You can click this playlist to go and see my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss next time I post a Tower of God reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!